All right. Okay, so right now I have with me the two mics. We have mic 1 and mic 2. So just to clear it up, they are not a couple, but their wives have sent them in here and they are able to have an open conversation about the lifestyle. Correct. So, mic 1, how long have you and your wife been together?
4 years.
And how long have you guys been in the lifestyle?
Since May.
Oh, so very new to it.
Yes.
And what was it that brought you guys to exploring this community?
So for my birthday, she said I could have anything I wanted. So we were going to Vegas, and I was like, check this out. What do you think? And she's like, I'm down.
And what was this? It was a threesome? It was
No,
a
it was
swinging
go to
club?
Whispers.
Okay.
Go to Whispers Club and check it out. And we went there and had a great time. And we've
then
continued
decided
ever
that this
since.
was for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys only play together, or do you guys do separate?
We play together.
Okay. And how are you enjoying it so far?
We're having a blast. It
Yeah?
actually brought us closer.
You know what? I've heard that from a lot of couples. They have said that it's really strengthened the relationship that they had, right? So have you guys had any bumps along the way? Anything that...
Yeah, just
Okay.
a little one.
Okay, do share. It sounds like there might be a story
Well,
there.
she got a little jealous one night of his wife.
Okay, so you guys have shared and swapped.
Yes.
Yes, not
Okay.
each other, but
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So even if you had, there's nothing wrong with that as well. Okay, so did you guys only meet in the lifestyle?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and how long have you guys been in a relationship? Married?
Going on 25 years.
And how long have you guys been in the lifestyle?
6 years.
Okay, and what brought you guys?
What did bring us? I don't even remember. It was, oh boy. I guess I was looking through some sites and decided, hey, why don't we give this a shot? And she was like, all right.
So there wasn't any, I mean, and I'm only speaking from like, you know, the insecure girl mindset. So if my partner was just randomly looking into a lifestyle that we had never spoken about before and then said, hey, why don't we do this? Did that create any feelings of insecurity? Did it create any issues? Or do you think that there was already kind of like an established foundation there?
Well, we had a threesome before this.
Okay.
Before we had gone into it.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun, and yeah, and then we just decided to explore it more.
Okay, nice. So you guys are good friends through the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You guys spend time swinging, swapping together. And aside from the little hiccup of the initial insecurity that it created of some jealousy, you guys obviously seem to have a pretty good relationship and a friendship because your wife sent you in here together to share.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, and they're out there having their
Yeah.
fun. And
Yeah, they're having a good time.
yeah. Okay, so what would you say is your favorite thing about the community itself, and what is it that you guys notice that's different at the Hive compared to, say, other places?
Well, it's like we were just talking about the other night. We went to another bar and we were hanging out, and it was like no one's talking to us. We come here and we're like talking to a bunch of people, we're meeting people, and it's just a totally different atmosphere about getting out and meeting people and having fun, and just you're more social.
Yeah.
You're actually more out and about and meeting. I mean, just to say hi. My
Yeah.
name is Mike. You know, what's your name? And you're just talking,
Mm-hmm.
and you never know what kind of connection you're going to get, or what kind of friendship you might make through that. And we've met really great people since we started this in May, and we have friends all over the place now. We've gone to Florida, we've gone to Vegas, come here every like twice a month, and we have a great time.
Nice. What would be your biggest takeaway about the community?
Pretty much the same thing. It's super open, and actually coming here to the Hive, we found everybody's more willing to talk to each other and just open up, and since everybody's of the same mindset, it's freeing. and it just, you want to talk and share and socialize a lot more. Where you go to some of these other clubs and that, and it just, everybody seems to keep to themselves, kind of like the middle school dances,
Okay. Yep.
where like everybody kind of stands on the side and waits for things. It's like here, it's just everybody just comes in and just starts talking.
Yeah. Yeah. So the actual social aspect of it being a social club is there compared to other places where they're more geared towards a sex club and the pressure and the very like, okay, we're only doing this and this is
And this, I mean, the Hive is probably, we've gone to a couple other places and we really like it here because it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have, there's not a lot of pressure, and we've gone to some other places that are just a little different. And so this has got a really good familiarity, and, you know, it's low pressure, and just, we have a great time.
Nice.
And I think she'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah. That's amazing. I'm glad that, I mean, I feel like the most common thing is most people are saying communication is the number one thing, and the fact that it has brought a lot of couples closer together because of the fact that you have to have such amazing communication and transparency in what you're feeling while you're going through it, to make sure that you guys are going through it in a way that both parties are still feeling safe and they're still feeling confident in what you guys are doing, right?
Yeah.
So to end off on it, who's got a memorable story, good or bad, or what's the craziest, funniest thing that you guys have experienced thus far?
Well, we haven't been in a long time. You've been a lot longer than us. But
You gotta have something.
Oh, no real craziness, really.
No?
No.
Well, I mean, everything's been pretty good. I mean, I guess our first time,
Yep.
we walked into Whispers. We didn't know what to expect or what we were going to see, and we got there, and it was like a lot of people that we were like not attracted to.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, this is interesting. All right, I kind of feel okay about where we're at and what's going on. And we sat there, and then things started going, and a lot more attractive people started coming that we felt that we were into. And we met this couple, and we went back to the hot tub inside the house, and the girl I was with bumped into this guy that was in there, and he started going crazy about, this is our space and blah blah. And we're like, okay. And so we ended up leaving, and then after we went to another room, and then after we walked out of there, the manager came over and he's talking to us. He's like, what happened? She's like going off. And this guy came out of the room, and he was like, and I was like, this is kind of strange. So, but they handled it really well.
Yep.
And everybody was, you know, calm and peaceful, and we had a great time. But it was just, I mean, I didn't realize that some people just, you know, were not
A little bit more intense than what you were expecting for an open lifestyle. Yeah.
And I mean, for those people to be like mad that she bumped into her, I'm like, what the heck? Why is that?
Yeah.
It's like you're in a situation where you're going to be touching a lot of people at some point.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah. Interesting.
So, yeah, we've met a lot of couples, and some are, you know, they get a little more jealous, or because there's still a lot of the couples we met are new.
Yes. Okay.
We haven't been with a lot of couples that have been in the lifestyle a long time. And I think that's kind of interesting too, because they're still trying to find their way through it.
Navigating the, bumpy waters of figuring it out.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, some people are like, well, you're really attracted to this person. Why is that? Well, they're there. I mean, they're attractive, and, you know, but that's part of it. And both ways. So I think that's been kind of interesting.
Nice. So do you guys kind of live by the motto as well as happy wife, happy life? That seems to be...
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's the rule. Yeah, if she says no, it's no.
Exactly.
I like that. I feel like this is like a lifestyle I could totally get behind. It's like all about me, what I say, no questions, right?
And the thing is, like, it's like, if she likes, I'm always like, oh, that girl's really hot, and I'm like, but that guy's not going to work for her, so I got to like step back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so, and I know, and there was like a guy we met, we were talking about, we were texting each other, like, I'm like, I cannot talk to that girl because that guy is not going to be within 10 feet of her because she will kick my ass.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's got to be one of the hardest things about
Well, we laugh about it.
navigating this, though, is you
Yeah.
really do have to find a mutual attraction for
Yes.
both parties,
Mhm.
especially if you guys have a rule of we only play together.
Correct.
A lot of couples will have, like, it seems like more of like a polyamorous kind of style or open relationship style where it's, you can kind of do your own thing. But if you have that boundary of we only play together, you really do have to make sure both,
Yes.
parties are happy with the switch that you guys are doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, even going off individually, which we've done before too, you
Yeah.
still have to have the mutual attraction amongst everybody. Really.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I thank you guys for sharing, and I'm excited to hear from your significant others and see what they have to say about this.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Well, thank you. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
you guys coming on here and sharing.
No problem.
Thanks.